shortage of dumb people doing really stupid things. Welcome to another edition of Idiotology with Lynch and Taco. 1011 WJRR. Bunch of frickin' idiots.
All right, this hour of the Lynch and Taco Show is brought to you by Tuesday, right? No, it's not Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. Go get yourself some overstuffed tacos at Big Taco. They're the ones that started the taco revolution like 30 years ago. I think you know what I'm talking about. Brian Wheeler. And I would say his boys, but they're grown men. And they run all the big tacos and delicious. So there's no skimping ever at Big Taco. Go check them out. Castleberry, right there in that public shopping center. Or Oviedo. Or check them out online, bigtaco.co.
That taco revolution was something, man, when they came in and just overwhelmed the small taco guys.
Uh-huh.
That was...
you remember. It was like a war.
A key moment in Central Florida history.
Well, I did the very first commercial for Brian Wheeler over about 30 years ago, actually. And now they have Big Taco, which is even tastier and bigger because it's Big Taco.
Boy, this is just...
I caught your sarcasm, by the way. Yeah.
Thank you. Imagine this. You are in need of having a kidney replaced. So you're hoping to find a match donor to give you their kidney.
And hope it all works out.
Right. That's a stressful, dicey situation. A recent recipient of a kidney transplant has passed away after it was discovered that the kidney he received from a donor was infected with rabies.
Wait, you're telling me whoever donated that kidney had been bit by something, probably?
The donor, I went back and went through this whole sequence of events. I'm like, how does this happen? It's in the news because the report just came out, the investigation by the CDC into this particular situation in Ohio. The recipient of the donor was initially okay. All right, we've transplanted the kidney, things to be good. And then all of a sudden things went sideways and checks out. So upon, medical examination, they discovered that the kidney was indeed infected with rabies. They went back to the source, the organ donor.
A raccoon.
No, close.
Really?
Close. The organ donor, which he also donated some other organs as well. So
hopefully they get those off the organ market, yeah?
He had died of what they thought was cardiac arrest, had a heart attack, died. Okay, so the thought of rabies never even came into the equation. Turns out he had been scratched pretty severely by a skunk a week or two before he had the fatal heart attack. So there was nothing kicking yet that gave them cause for concern. So they just, when someone dies and they're an organ donor, you want to get those organs out and onto where they need to be.
Get them on ice immediately.
So I think it kind of just shows that there might need to be a little more scrutiny involved with the entire process here for fear of this ever happening again. This is a fourth time this has happened in the history since they've been doing these organ transplants.
Did they transfer the heart and whatever else to anybody?
That has not been discussed here, but apparently it doesn't sound like there's any concern there because they caught this and figured out what was going on, or maybe those just weren't used. I don't know. But how do you feel if you're this guy's family and you get this information? You're like, oh my gosh, he's got a donor. It's going to be all right for a while. And then
he's saved. Wow,
man.
And he didn't even get the beautiful thing of the bite or the scratch himself. He had to get it from the other person.
Right.
At least, go through the wartime moment.
New study has just completed the rankings of all 50 states from the best drivers to the worst based on things like total accidents, speeding tickets, DUIs, and citations. Now, keep in mind, you have to weigh this per capita under all of those categories that I just mentioned. The states with the worst drivers. Wild guess as to who is the state with the worst drivers? Take a wild guess.
Are you giving us five, the top five?
I have the top 10 in both categories here.
Obviously, I would say Florida, but New York would be the worst in my eyes.
No, not even in the top 10.
Because there's not that many drivers there. Everybody commutes. Give it to me.
Worst drivers are in North Dakota.
Is it because they have such open roads they could just go balls out?
That is part of it on the speeding side of things, but the one factor of those categories that I mentioned that they get dinged with the hardest per capita, DUIs.
Oh, really?
DUIs. Jersey, second worst drivers, followed by Utah, Rhode Island, Washington State, Maine, Idaho, Washington, D.C., California, and Montana. Now, on to the states with the best drivers. I asked you where you thought Florida falls in this whole mix.
Give it to me.
We come in second for best drivers. We lose out to Michigan.
Oh, probably because we have to be on our toes with all the tourists visiting.
I do not know how in the hell Florida could rank anywhere, even in the top 5 of best drivers in the country.
You drive home from work fearing your life at times.
It is a white-knuckle adventure. To put it mildly, most of the time.
All of a sudden, you're in the second to right lane, and across from the far left lane comes the family of 4 going to the theme parks.
Yes.
That sounded like the F1 desk.
Oh, it was briefly. But no, so Florida somehow manages, based on all of those things that I mentioned, total accidents, speeding tickets, DUIs, and citations.
Good.
Second to Michigan. The other good states when it comes to drivers, you have Michigan, Florida, Colorado, Connecticut, Illinois, Texas, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Mississippi, and Missouri.
So take that, all you people that talk about Florida, man, and crazy people are down there in the state of Florida. We got something going for us. Somebody texted in at 22526. They knew something was wrong with the dude when he started rooting through trash cans. Poor fella.
All right. And then something for you to look at if you so desire. Another one of these, I got to have the perfect selfie deals.
Oh, Pat. When I worked, this is at 22526 before we get to the perfect selfie. When I worked at NICU, they took a guy's organs. Turned out he had Hep B. You an organ donor?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I asked you that one other time, I think. Me either. I don't think. I need to check my license. It's been a while since I got the license. Hell, I never even took a driving test. All right, let's go with perfect selfie.
This guy somehow managed to avoid receiving a Darwin Award by dying as a result of this. He survived.
Okay.
The 130-foot fall off of a cliff.
Oh, God.
While trying to take the perfect selfie. Yes, there's video of this. We have it on our Facebook page.
Oh, so he was doing a video selfie?
Nope. It was just in a tourist area where folks were, hiking up this mountainous area, and there's an edge of a mountain.
Look, start videoing. That guy's going to fall.
Well, right down, ass over tea kettle, 130 feet down. Guang Mountain in Guang, China. Yeah. I always flash back to the Niagara Falls one that I almost witnessed. That was, and I'll spare you from the following conversation I had as a result of that.
Yeah, he talked
Forest Service.
Of course, he asked the wildlife ranger or whatever they are.
Forestry
happen all the time.
Oh, way more than it gets reported. And I drilled down, got some details, and she was more than happy to share.
Yeah, because
a little eager beaver like me.
I told you, because she's sitting at Niagara Falls. What else do you have to do?
Dude, could you be in a more beautiful place?
Could you do that every single day?
Yes. That may be number 2 if the bridge tender thing doesn't work out.
Tomato, bro.
Orlando's rock. WJRR Cocoa Beach, Orlando. An iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.